No, no, no.
I just have to say, it's hard to make a Honda Civic sound that bad and look that bad. It's not hard to make it sound bad, but to make it look and sound just equally as bad, that's an accomplishment in its own right. I think this guy deserves a trophy. You know, one of the downsides with cars is car accidents, crashing, that whole spiel that comes with cars. Because people don't know how to drive, people don't know how to behave, and people are dumb. Very dumb. So today we're going to take a look at some dumb people that either caused a car accident, got their own car into a car accident, or they're just dumb. That's the common thing with all these clips. There's a dumb person somewhere in the clip. Anyways, on Sunday I will be at Texas Motor Speedway for the Drift and Drag event hosted by Quiet. Come say hi, go to the event, go see some cool cars. This is the real car scene. Screw all that lame takeover stuff. See you guys there. I will link it down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. First clip, Ford Focus backs into a Shelby GT500, and it is the best one. It is a 13 or a 14 Shelby GT500, which is not even an argument. It's the best looking one. Argue with a wall. Let's take a look at what happens. How did this happen? Oh my God. Why did the Focus back out so aggressively? Like, he accelerated. I heard tires chirp. So what was the point in that? Oh my God. And it's the rear quarter panel. Arguably the hardest thing to fix. God damn, there's no winning. At least the 360 camera caught that shit. Shelby isn't speeding or anything. He's cruising through as you would expect, going 5-10 miles an hour through a parking lot, and the Ford just full sent it. That was a targeted hit right there. That was a heat-seeking missile. He said it was a 19-year-old kid that backed into it, which I guess makes sense, but still, it's like, how do you do that? These cars have backup cameras, I would assume, but it's like, you just look over your shoulder and you're going to see a Shelby GT500 coming your way. Two things I want to say. One, the GT500 has the right of way. He is going through the travel lane of this parking lot. Therefore, it is up to the person that is going to pull into the traveling lane to yield. So, no argument there. Second of all, if I had to guess, the 19-year-old kid sees all these nice sports cars in the parking lot, wants to fit in a little bit, gives it a little bit of a rowdy little acceleration, not paying attention, and, well, he destroyed a GT500 right then and there. Ford on Ford crime. It's a problem in our community. A lot of Ford drivers can't drive, so typically when one gets in an accident, it's into another Ford. And the dummy in this clip, the Ford Focus driver. Thank God for 360 cameras. Anyways, next clip, we have a Honda Civic. I don't know if I'd call that slammed. It's low, but it's not that low. He's about to go up onto a flatbed. Not a common sight. Honda Civics are usually reliable, so what happened? Let's find out.
No, no, no.
Oh my God. I just have to say, it's hard to make a Honda Civic sound that bad and look that bad. It's not hard to make it sound bad, but to make it look and sound just equally as bad, that's an accomplishment in its own right. I think this guy deserves a trophy. He's got a cambered out banana driving on the road. It would have been very useful to use that little tow hook you have there, I would assume. Maybe hook the winch up to that and pull it up? Maybe? Instead, homeboy slammed his K-member or his frame into the flatbed. Very nice indeed. Yeah, what do you think was going to happen? Why was going slow not an option, I wonder? Like, in what world is full sending it the best option? I think the car just didn't want to go up on the flatbed. If I'm being quite honest, I think the car is just tired of existing. Like, look how bad it looks. Oh, the airbag went off. Oh my God, he triggered an airbag with that collision. He wasn't even going that fast. I also just noticed it's a convertible Honda Civic, which doesn't exist. This is an abomination of a car and deserves to be lit on fire. Okay, don't take that seriously. With the whole Stancy Pants situation, You can't even joke about that. Someone's gonna be like, oh, he's targeting stance cars. This is not a stance car. This is a piece of shit. This is not a stance car. You want this guy pulling up to your stance meets? This is a piece of shit. End of story. Drifting gone wrong. We crashed into McDonald's. Angle 2. So this guy had multiple camera angles of this. What is he drifting? That's a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Let me just explain something for you 15-year-olds. A Mitsubishi Eclipse is a front-wheel drive vehicle. You cannot drift front-wheel drive vehicles. If you try to, you will end up like this moron. Full send. The line of people there watching him. Thank God for that guardrail, or else this Mercedes or this wagon would have just gotten demolished. Thank God for that guardrail. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. Negative 1,000 aura right there. Insane. How do you even do that? I like how his boy's just quiet too. He's just filming that thing like... He's just nonchalant about it. He's like, I wasn't supposed to go like that. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. The idiot of this car are everyone involved, honestly. Besides the people at McDonald's, they're just on their lunch break. But I mean, you got a driver, you got a passenger, you got 2 cameramen set up filming a Mitsubishi Eclipse try to drift. Try to drift what? There wasn't even a turn there. Was he trying to pull into the McDonald's? What was the drift? Was he gonna just do a U-turn? That's awkward as fuck. That's so awkward. Don't be an idiot. Don't try to drift a front-wheel drive car. All right, next clip. Someone actually drifting. But we got a gutter stomper right here. Let's take a look at how this S chassis is going to end up in a junkyard. Sounds good. Kissed it a little too hard right there. You know when you go to like kiss your girlfriend and you guys go in a little bit too hard and you guys like bump faces or like smack teeth? Been there. Not pleasant. This is worse than that. This is probably as painful as when it slips out and you fucking ram. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You've been there. Hell, you might have just done it. Maybe you got this playing in the background, in which case, my dog. Anyways, this goddamn S chassis, man. Sounded great. Dude obviously knows what he's doing, but he just messed up. He just overshot it. This comment right here is a pretty good point too. Anyone that actually drives their car hard and pushing it to the limits has had an accident at least once. It's part of it. I don't know why all the hate. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily hating on it. I mean, it is just a reality, especially with drifting. Like, accidents are part of drifting. You can't push your car to the limits without fucking up. You know, it's just what happens. One can argue the same with, like, you know, canyon drivers, which a little bit more dangerous, or like track drivers. You know, sometimes oopsies happen. When I went to the track, I was pushing my car as hard as I could, and I went off track once or twice. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, that's just part of the experience. If you're not pushing your car, then you ain't driving it right. All right, next clip, team swim. Buddy thought he was a D1 swimmer. He drowned. Garbage ass music, garbage ass sound system. He's got windshield wipers on, so it's raining. And he lost control. And there he goes, crashing. It's always swimmers that listen to just the most trash ass music ever on the most trash ass sound system. Maybe the music actually isn't bad. Maybe it's just a trash sound system that makes me think, wow, that is some garbage coming through my ears right now. Homeboy was swimming, and while he was swimming through actual water, it turns out, because it was raining. I don't know why you would... I mean, swimming in general is just like the most low IQ brain activity. That and takeovers. Like, that just screams, you're dumb as fuck, without saying you're dumb as fuck. Like, it's not a car guy thing. No people are doing this shit with their real nice cars. It's fucking idiots. But this guy's doing it on a rainy day or rainy night through traffic. Like, this guy thought he was going to have the hardest clip of all time, and he spun out while going fucking straight with nobody around. Thank God there was nobody around, because he could have hurt somebody. And don't sit here and say, oh, street racing is just as dangerous. If you're smart, street racing is rather safe, and the only person at risk is yourself. If you crash, obviously that's a consequence. This is weaving in and out of traffic. Innocent people are at risk. I don't street race and weave in and out of traffic. That is dumb. Anyways, yeah, he crashed. I don't feel bad for him. Moving on. Doing a donut with an emergency tire on. Why you would do this, I don't fucking know, because now you don't have an emergency tire. Roll the clip.
Oh, shit.
What was the thought process? Okay, you know what? I actually have a really good fucking idea of what the thought process was. This dude was probably like, bro, I want to go fucking do some donuts, but I don't have any extra rubber. And some guy was said, hey, bro, that spare's just collecting dust. You're never going to need that. Let's just try that. It'll do a burnout. And then he full sent it and it exploded instantly because those things are only like rated for like 50 miles an hour. You're not supposed to even go on the highway with those. And I see it all the time, especially in California. You always see shit boxes with those on the rear on the highway. I don't understand why they do it, but they're dumb as well. And now he really needs a spare. And he doesn't have one because it's in 1,000 fucking pieces on his back wheel. What an idiot. Money can't buy intelligence. I wouldn't even say there was money involved in this. Look at his car. It's a 350Z. This guy ain't out here dropping bands on his car. I mean, he's on a spare, so he doesn't even have money to afford an actual set of beater wheels. What an idiot. That's going to be an awkward tow home. Yeah, my spare exploded. Do you have a spare for your spare? If I had a spare for my spare, I would have put 2 spares on and exploded both of them. All right, last clip. POV, you wrecked your first car on the same day you got it. I don't feel bad. Yeah, you deserve that. Accelerating and swimming through traffic. It's an old it's an old Charger as well. It's not even like the most modern body style. This is like a 2012. Bro's flooring it through tunnels, weaving around traffic it looks like, and I mean, you never, if you're smart, just hop in a car and full send it. Like, you just don't do that. You need to find the car's limits. And I'm not sitting here acting like this is a fast car, because we know it's not. It's an older Dodge Charger with like 5 people in it. I hear at least 3 people. And there's a lot of people watching from the side of the road, so maybe 4. But yeah, you never just climb in your car and just go crazy, because you're gonna crash, like these idiots here. Now they're back to taking the bus. Hopefully they got that bus pass, because it's gonna be a while. Especially since they posted the video online. Insurance ain't gonna pay for that. Why are they both screaming like they just got in a car accident? Like, they're acting like babies. They're acting like they just like almost died or something. Bunch of weenies. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, tag me in more clips like that. Go on Sunday. If you're in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, Texas Motor Speedway, go. Come say hi. Come stop by. Buy some merch. I won't have any of my merch there, but buy some quiet merch. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, peace.